On February 7th, 2024, we're going to have Venus, the planet of love and money and resources, the planet that wants to unite and bring together in a harmonious aspect with the planet of Uranus. Uranus is in the sign of Taurus, very earthy, solid, stable, and grounded. Uranus is the planet of shock. It's surprise. I love this aspect because it brings about these sudden delights, these surprises in the areas of love, money, and self-esteem in your life. This could manifest as a gift or a purchase of this long-awaited item, or it could be paying off some kind of a debt. At this time, you could receive like sudden insight, a flash of something for your financial situation or a love relationship that brings you happiness and pleasure and joy. Any ideas that you get right now, you're going to have to take notice of. The energy of Uranus is very fleeting. It's quick like a lightning bolt. It's electricity and it's air. Now, this type of aspect, it could spark an idea for you that helps you to make money. It could help you to help other people at the same time. It's about how can you help larger groups, not just of yourself, with the gifts that you could benefit from this. So it's an opportunity for you to improve the way that you work, to improve the way that you work with others within your relationships that are one-on-one. You can open up your social circle. You can find new ways to connect with people. In these situations, it's going to be about your attitude, your perspective. It's going to be about what do you do with the potentials that can spin the outcomes in your favor. These are trines and they're sextiles. They're harmonious aspects for ease and grace in your life. Now, Aquarius rules the unique, the new, the weird, the wonderful, the electric, the eclectic, the think outside the box. It's the odd. This month, this is where all of this energy has its moment to finally shine and bring you these creative opportunities. Welcome, I'm Patricia Tate, so let's dive in. So for Aries Sun and Aries Rising, you have Venus at the top of your chart. I absolutely love this. Venus is about, it rules love and money. It's how we show love. It's about being receptive. It is how we experience pleasure, our values. It's harmony. It wants to bring together. It wants to unite. And it's in your 10th house, your career, your legacy. The 10th house is your life path. It's authority figures. It is your professional life. It's your reputation. It's your ambitions. It's where you want to be or where you see yourself in the future. It's authority figures of who you work with, and it's you being seen as an authority figure. So this has everything to do with who you're connecting with, your money, your resources. Now, Venus is in this beautiful trine with Uranus. Uranus is, remember, it's unique, it's weird, it's think outside the box. It's in your 2nd house of your self-worth, your cash, your property, your personal resources, your money. It is your salary, your income. It is your values, your opinions. And so together, these two planets are saying, I value what? My money, my resources. What do you value? Who do you value? Your 2nd house is about things that you value, people, places, and things that you value for you personally. This could be what you want to surround yourself with, or what you need in order to feel safe and secure. And so you're looking at your resources. You're looking at what skill set that you have to offer. You are looking at your movable property, your values, your opinions, and saying, how can I make money doing what I love to do? Or make more money for security purposes, for money, for your finances, using your skill set to move forward with. You're looking for these innovative ways that you can change so that you can improve, you can work with others, you can think outside the box. This is you opening up to a different circle of friends. These could be people that you are networking through a job situation. It's what do you want to do with the potentials that are going to be coming to you. This is a beautiful opportunity. Now, Because Uranus rules change, liberation, technology, it is the great awakener. So your second house of your skill set, your money, your cash, your property, all of that is going through some kind of a change, some kind of a liberation, and using technology. How are you using technology? It is awakening the potentials that you have in your life right now. Now, there's a couple other things that I want to share. We have Mars. Mars is also in your 10th house of your career and your legacy, and Neptune. Neptune is in your 12th house. Mars in Capricorn, sextile to Neptune in Pisces. So this is an opportunity for you to take initiative, to go forward with creative ventures that you can get inspired to take action on. It's about using your imagination to drive you where your intuition can guide you. The 12th house is your dreams, your psychic abilities. It is your ancestors. It is angels. It is anything that comes to you, or that when you're sitting, you're meditating, you're getting messages that are not from here, but from beyond. And so, like, think of it as other dimensions. And so how are you going to initiate these creative ventures that have to do with your self-esteem, your cash, your self-worth, in order to make a legacy, your life path, in order for you to move forward with your best and highest good. So Aries, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. For more, please join me Tuesdays live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Taurus and Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising, we have Venus. Venus is in your 9th house. Now remember, Venus wants to bring people and places together. It's how we show pleasure. It's our values. It wants to be in harmony. It really wants to unite. It rules love and money and cash. And so Venus in your 9th house is foreign people, places, things, publishing, writing, journaling. It's about taking classes and taking workshops. It is traveling to places. It is also the topics of legal matters. The 9th house is universities, philosophies, things where we take a deep dive into those topics. And it's where we have these prophetic dreams or these visions of what do I see my future as. And so you are wanting to connect with these people, places, and things, and it's going to offer you this spark, this idea. Now, Uranus is in your 1st house of self. I love this because it is all about you. This is bringing together something that will improve your personality, your happiness, your health, your vitality. It's your habits, your desires. It's what you want to do. The 1st house is who you bring to the table. It's how you present yourself. And so together, this is working in harmony, sparking an idea that maybe I could make money at this. Maybe I could publish this. Maybe I could take this class. Maybe I could teach this class. Maybe I could travel abroad here. It's how can I help myself and help as many people at the same time. This energy is going to be great for both of these endeavors of thinking about yourself and thinking about others, and uniting and bringing together what they have to offer and what you have. Uranus wants change. It wants liberation. It's about using technology. Uranus is the great awakener. So you are going to use technology. You are going to use science. You're going to be the great awakener of these ideas that you have. This energy is going to be you looking for these innovative ways that you can change so that you can improve the way that you work with people, or the way that your one-on-one relationships with people. Remember that this could be with you, student, teacher, teacher, student. This could be you traveling and connecting with foreign people, places, and things, and like meeting. It's cross-cultural experiences. It's learning and exploring these ideas, and how does it change you? It's you opening up your social circle. It's you finding new ways to connect with others, and how does that change you on a personal level? In these situations, it's going to be based on your attitude, your perspective. What do you do with these potentials, and how can you use this outcome in your favor to change who you are, your self-expression, your happiness, your joy, your pleasure of you. The first house is, I always say it's like your business card or it's your website. It's who you show to other people. Now, I love this because Aquarius rules all the unique, the new, the weird, the eclectic, and it's electric. Think of like air in a lightning bolt in a cloud, and it's like it comes down and it gives you this immediate idea. And it could be through having conversations with other people, or classes or workshops, or through saying, I need to publish this, I need to take this class, I need to do this deep dive. All of these things are open for an opportunity, for a blessing to change some things in your life. Now, there's a couple other things going on. We also have Mars in Capricorn, and it is sextile to Neptune in Pisces. Now, Mars is right there with you, with foreign people, places, and things, and traveling, these cross-cultural experiences. And Neptune is in the house of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals. This isn't a sextile. It is offering you this opportunity for you to take initiative, like Mars. I'm going to take initiative for creative ventures, to get inspired, for you to take action, to use your imagination to drive you and let your intuition guide you for your hopes, your wishes, your goals, your aspirations of where do you want to go in life, and who do you want to align with, who do you want to work with in order to manifest those dreams. So Taurus, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com, and to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Gemini Sun and Gemini Rising, Venus is currently going to be in your 8th house. Now, Venus it rules love and money, and it's about bringing people together. Venus wants to unite. It's how we express our love, how we experience pleasure, our values. It wants harmony. It literally wants to bring together and unite. Now, Venus in Capricorn in your 8th house is through other people's resources. It's what you have invested with other people. This could be family members with their wills or debts, or if you own property with family members, or through people who have passed away and sorting through those things. It can be through exes if there's alimony and child support. This could also be with business partners and significant others, like marital partners, in that these are investments or these are debts that we all share together. Now, Uranus is in your 12th house. Your 12th house is your personal unconscious. It's what you dream. It's your intuition. It's your psychic ability. It's where we go to sit and be alone, to meditate. It is the house of affliction and meditation and rest and retreat, and saying, I need to tune into my heart. I need to tune into what are my guides telling me? What are my ancestors? Am I dreaming about things? Am I paying attention to finding a feather, finding a coin, hearing a song? Am I paying attention to the signs that I can only get when I close my eyes and I tune in? Remember that this is a harmonious aspect, and so it's sparking ideas that will help you to make money at the same time by also helping other people, using other people's resources or the resources that you have with other people. This could be paying off some debt. The energy is going to be really good for thinking outside the box, having these innovative ways in which you could literally change or improve the way that you work with others, or within your one-on-one relationships, because the 8th house is not just your 1+1. It could be like exes and family members. And so it's opening up your social circle. It's you finding a way that you can connect, and it'll be based on what is your attitude, what is your perspective, what do you do with these potentials? Because when Aquarius gives us information, it's a fleeting thought. It's lightning. It just comes quickly and then it's gone. And it's you saying, oh, I have this idea. Do I run with it? Do I believe it? Do I trust it? Or do I ignore it? And I'm encouraging you to to spin this and use this in your own, in your own favor. Aquarius, remember, it's unique, it's new, it's weird, it's wonderful, it's eccentric, it's think outside the box, it's not being traditional. And in the sign of Capricorn, it's creating something that's not traditional that will last for a longer period of time. I want to bring up two other things. We have Mars also in your 8th house of your shared resources, and Mars is in a beautiful sextile with Neptune in Pisces. Now, Neptune in Pisces is in your 10th house of your career, your legacy. It's authority figures. The 10th house is your public life. It's your path in which you want to go. It is your ambitions, your reputations. This is also a very harmonious aspect. And so this is Mars, you taking the initiative with your creative ventures that have to do with your job, your career, your legacy, things that you want to aspire to be, and it wants you to take action. And it's about using your imagination to drive you and letting your intuition kind of guide you. It's like following that gut instinct. All right, so for Gemini, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. Please join me live Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Cancer Sun and Cancer Rising, Venus is in your 7th house of partnership. It's the 7th house, I call it your +1. It is you with business partners, you with significant others, you with a best friend, you with clients. The 7th house is where we negotiate. We have these contractual agreements. They're either written or not written. They're like verbal. It's where we learn to negotiate and work with cooperation. So it can be also exes, and it could be like open enemies. Now, because this is a positive aspect, I'm only focusing on the positive things that can come from this. This is in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in your 11th house of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, who you align yourself with, these organizations that you belong to, clubs. These can be work affiliates or for joy or pleasure, like a ladies group or an activity or a club that you join in. So together, this is about sparking an idea that can help you to make money, either with clients or with something that you want to use for like a side gig, or that you want to use for your career, for your job. The connection between these two is you saying, how can I make money and how can I be of service to others? How can I help as many people at the same time? The energy is really going to be good for looking for an innovative way in order for you to change, using science, using technology, thinking outside the box, looking for a way that you can improve your working with others, and for ways that you can improve your one-on-one relationships, because this has you working with groups, and this also has you working with clients and friends and business partners and like spouses. This is an opportunity for you to open up your social circle, open up who you network with, and finding new ways to connect with other people that are like-minded that will help you get to where you want to be. In these situations, it's going to be based on your attitude, your perspective. What do you do with these potentials? You spinning them in your favor. Remember that Uranus is quick, and it's about having this quick idea. It's electric, it's air, it's lightning. It's I have the thought, and then if I don't do something about it, the idea is gone. Aquarius, which rules anything that's unique, anything that's new or weird or wonderful, electric, eclectic. So think odd and strange. And it's you saying, I can think outside the box to solve some of these problems. That's a really great idea. This could be somebody telling you something or saying something that sparks a different idea within you. Now, there's a couple other things that I want to show you. We also have Mars. Mars is in Capricorn. Mars is willpower, drive, assertive. And Mars is in a beautiful sextile to the planet of Neptune. This is another harmonious aspect. Neptune is our dreams, our wishes, our hopes. And so together, this is you taking the initiative, the drive with your creative ventures about, I want to travel, I want to take this class, I want to publish something, I want to have these cross-cultural experiences, I want to dive into legal matters, I want to not only teach the class, but I want to take classes, I want to dive into that spirituality. Mars sextile to Neptune is you getting inspired to take the action that's needed. It's using your imagination that will drive you and to follow your intuition that can guide you as you move forward with what do you want to do with partnerships, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, and with I want to travel, I want to take a class, I want to publish something, I want to have these experiences that I can't have right here, that I have to go out and do. So Cancer, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays where I offer full moon and live astrology consultations. And if you would like a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Leo Sun and Leo Rising, you have Venus in your 6th house. So your 6th house represents your daily habits, taking care of yourself. It's literally about self-care and volunteering for others. It's finding a mentor, finding a guide. It's how are you taking care of your mental health, your physical, your spiritual, your psychological. It is, I want to be of service to others, but I have to take care of my health and I have to think outside the box when I do this. This is sickness and illness, and since this is a positive aspect, this is bringing ideas of, oh, this could be yoga, this could be meditation, this could be sound therapy, this could be something that has to do with nutrition, this could have something to do with shamanic work or past life regressions. It's you literally saying, I need to think outside the box and use creative thoughts in order to solve some of these things that I may be working on, and wanting to have a balance between my home and my work. Now, Uranus is at the top of your chart. It is at, so it's your career, your legacy, it is your ambitions, it's your goals, it is where you see yourself with your public reputation, your social status. I always say that it's at the top of your chart, as in the top of the highest building or the attic of where do you want to see yourself? Where are you where you want to be seen as an authority figure, or it represents authority figures that are in your life, and it can be both of those. So this together is sparking an idea that's going to help you to make money so that you can also help others. Remember that the 6th house is how can I be of service and give to others? Your 10th house is your career, your job. And so how are you using this aspect to say, how can I help as many people at a time? How can I look for these innovative ways that I can change and I can help to improve the way that I work with others in a large group and on these one-on-one relationships, whether they're with authority figures or with people that work underneath you, or they could be like employees, or they could be other people that are of the it can be co-workers, because the 6th house represents co-workers. So it literally has everything to do with those chunks of areas of your life. This is you saying, I need to open up my social circle. I need to be more in tune to the pulse of society, of what is going on. I need to find new ways to connect. So in these situations, you're having to say, what is my attitude? What is my perspective? I need to think outside the box. I need to not do the same things that I have been doing. And I'm going to have these opportunities, these potentials, and how do I spin them and use them in my own favor? Remember that Aquarius is like a lightning bolt. It's electric, it's air. And so when we get the idea, it could be hearing from somebody else, it could be sharing from somebody else, it could be you bouncing ideas off of other people. But when it comes quick and then it can leave if you don't jot it down or do something about it. It's here and gone. So it's like a flash of intuition. Aquarius rules everything that's unique, new, weird, wonderful, eclectic, and electric, like literally lightning. It's about being eccentric and odd and coming up with something that is new and fresh. And so Venus ruling how you love, showing receptivity, how you experience pleasure, how are you taking care of yourself, your self-worth, your values, your opinions, and then how can you liberate? How can you change? How can you use technology and be the great awakener in these two areas of your life? Now I want to bring in one more aspect that's going on. We also have Mars there. Mars is where we have passion, drive, and initiation, and it is in a sextile to Neptune. Neptune is in your 8th house of your shared resources. So the shared resources like shared debt, alimony, child support, cash, property that you share with other people. The other people can be family, they can be business partners, they can be significant others. It can also include exes. The 8th house is where we have these joint ventures with other people. And so this is in a harmonious aspect that's saying that you will take the initiative, or you have the opportunity to take the initiative, the Aries, with your creative ventures, that you share resources with other people to get inspired to take this action to move forward with, letting your imagination drive you and letting your intuition guide you with what you have to offer for daily habits, your taking care of yourself, and how do you bring that into a job, a career, and sharing that with other people. And this can be authority figures and like a legacy that you want to leave behind, or a life path, or your reputation. All right, so Leo, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Virgo Sun and Virgo Rising, you have Venus in your 5th house. Your 5th house represents your children, childlike activities. It's the house where we want to take risks. It's the house of joy and pleasure. And Venus is about how you show love. It's being creative, being receptive. It's your values, it's harmony. This could be you creating art or music or poetry or something that has to do with children, or you willing to take a risk with investments and saying, how can I do this and possibly make money with this? Venus wants to bring together and to unite. The 5th house can also represent affairs. It's, again, literally, it's things that bring you joy and pleasure. Now, it's in a harmonious aspect with Uranus. Uranus is in your 9th house of cross-cultural experiences. I want to go there. I want to travel there. It's foreign people, places, things. It's the house of publishing. It's the house of legal matters. I'm only focusing on the positive for this because this is a harmonious aspect, but the 9th house is, I want to take that class. I want to be the teacher of that class. I want to dive into religion or spirituality. I want to understand these beliefs. I want to understand it on a deeper level by like literally going there. It's also the house of prophetic dreams and visions and experiencing things when you're in the moment with other people. And so you're starting or wanting to start. This is a spark of an idea. How can you make money and help and support yourself and help other people at the same time, thinking outside the box? Uranus is about change and liberation, using technology. It is the great awakener. And so the energy that you're going to have at this time is it's like a lightning bolt, because Uranus is air and electric. And so it's a flash of an idea, of you bouncing ideas off of other people, and then, aha, I get it, I understand, or I can use this for myself yourself in this manner. It's you looking for innovative ways that you can change so that you can improve the way that you work with others or within your one-on-one relationships of where you're willing to take risks. Now, this could be with children. This could be with people that share the same creative, remember the fifth house is adult playmates, is like people that you do things with that bring you, like how you express yourself on the evenings or the weekends when you're experiencing joy and pleasure, not working. And the ninth house is, it's foreign, it's cross-cultural experiences of not, it's you connecting to other people, foreign places, people, food, things. And so merging together, how can you open up your social circles? How can you find new ways to connect with others? And your attitude. It's about your attitude, your perspective. What do you do with these potentials that are going to be coming your way? And how do you spin this so it's going to be in your favor? You're going to have these opportunities like literally drop in your lap, and you're going to have to say, now Aquarius, it rules unique and new and weird and eccentric and odd. And so it's okay to do something different. It's okay to want to try or experience or move forward with non-traditional things as you create this in your life. This is about you liberating yourself and using technology and having the great awakener say, I am creative and this is of value and I need to do this. Now, there's a couple of things also that are going to support this. We have Mars. Mars is where we have passion, drive, and it wants to initiate. Mars is in a sextile to Neptune. Now, Neptune is in your seventh house of your partnership. The seventh house is where we have these contractual agreements, whether they're verbal or non-verbal, like they could be written. It's with a business partner, a significant other, friends. It's also the house of clients. And so this together is you taking the initiative. Mars, I need to take the initiative with creative ventures, with partners, with clients, with my significant other, or with friends, to get inspired to take the action. It's you using your imagination, Neptune, to drive you to know that your intuition can guide you in the right direction, and to accept these intuitive flashes as they come and say, where does that sit with me in my heart, and following through with it for unique change and growth. So Virgo, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me Tuesdays where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. And for a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. To get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Libra Sun and Libra Rising, Venus is at the bottom of your chart. Now remember Venus. Venus represents how you show your love. It's about being receptive. Venus is how you experience pleasure, your values, harmony, money. It's your resources. Now Venus wants to bring together and wants to unite things that have to do with your home, your family, your roots, your foundation, traditions. The fourth house represents people that feel like family or people that are family. And it wants to build a solid structure in which to create things upon. Now, Venus is in a harmonious aspect with Uranus in your eighth house. Your eighth house is your shared resources. This could be with family members if there is property that you share, or a debt or wills. I'm focusing on the positive for this because this is a positive aspect, so it could be like paying off that debt. This is also the house of exes, like alimony and child support through spouses. So this could be like a child coming of age. This is also business partners and significant others. And so the eighth house is your joint ventures, your shared resources, and it's the house of deep transformation. And so there's going to be a lot going on between your home and the shared resources that you have with other people. You're going to have these sparks of ideas of how can I make money? How can I pay off this debt? How can I use this money and invest it wisely? How can I help as many people at a time as I possibly can. The energy is going to be really good for you looking for these innovative, think outside the box ways that you can change, that you can improve the way that you work with others or within your one-on-one relationships. Now, this is through your home situation, or this could be remember, it's people that you share the resources with. So it could be family, it could be exes, it could be business partners or significant others. This is you taking the time to open up your social circle to find new ways to connect with others for ideas. In these situations, it's about you using a really positive, open attitude, a positive perspective on things about what do you do with these potentials. You can spin the outcomes in your favor, because when the ideas come to you, Uranus it's air. It's like a lightning bolt. It's like all of a sudden I have this flash, I have this idea. You could be in a conversation with somebody and then have this thought, or something else could spark it for you. Aquarius, it rules everything that is unique and new and weird, eccentric and odd. It's where we have our stroke of genius. And so together, this is an opportunity for you to say, I need to change this. I need to be liberated from the old. This could be traditions or something that has to do with your home and your family. This could be finding out some things that have to do with your foundation or your ancestors, of what you, and this could be a positive, this could be a pleasurable thing, like this could be your ancestry, 23andMe, and or connecting up with a family member that could help you connect the dots for those things. Now, Uranus is the great awakener, and so it's saying I need to go into some things with my eyes wide open. There's one other aspect going on that's supporting this, and we have Mars. Mars is passion, drive. It's the warrior. It's like the samurai sword. Mars is in a harmonious aspect with Neptune. Neptune is in your daily habits. It's in the house of your health and your wellness, your mental, physical, spiritual, psychological health, well-being. It's also the house of coworkers and pets, but I'm thinking that we're focusing in on home and like business partner, family members, significant others, and exes. But remember, this is a positive aspect, so I'm going to spin it so it is more a positive. Mars is within your home, Mars is going to give you this energy for you to take initiative for these creative ventures, for better daily habits of you taking care of yourself, and how am I of service to others. The 6th house is the balance between home and work and where I volunteer. It's also going to inspire you to take action, to move forward with some things in your life. It's about you using your imagination to drive you, using that Mars, and your intuition, Neptune, to guide you of, I need to do this. This needs to become a part of my day-to-day life for my health and my well-being, and improving upon things of my foundation and my investments that I share with other people. So Libra, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising, Venus is in your 3rd house. So Venus is how you show love, your receptivity. It's your pleasure and what brings you pleasure. It's also values and money and your cash and your resources. And the 3rd house is it's the way that you communicate with others, who you communicate with. It's siblings, cousins, short distance travel. The 3rd house is how you talk and exchange ideas. And the 3rd house is also, it's short distance travel, but it's thinking outside the box with how am I gathering the information? Where's the information coming from? Am I reading a book? Am I getting it from a neighbor? Is this from a coworker? Am I getting information from a cousin or somebody that I'm standing in the grocery line with? This is all forms of communication. And Venus says, I want to unite. I want to bring together. I have this really great idea. Now, Uranus is in your 7th house. I call it your +1 house. It's clients, so one-on-one with clients. It is business partners. It's your best friends. It's your significant others. It also represents open enemies and exes, and I do believe that can be here, but this is a positive aspect, so whatever is going on with that, this could be a positive shift or a positive change in that area of your life. Together, this energy is sparking an idea of how can I make money using science, using technology, using the way that I communicate. How can I reach as many people at a time as possible? You looking for these innovative ways in order for you to change so that you can improve the way that you work with others, those one-on-one clients, and connect with your family and connect with your neighbors. How do you connect with them with your one-on-one relationships and to improve your social circles, to expand upon them, to make them unique and eclectic, to find new ways to connect with other people? In turn, this is going to help you shift your perspective, shift your attitude, and what do you do with the potentials? This is going to be an opportunity that you can spin some things in your favor that have to do with your partner or your business partner or clients and the way that you're communicating with people on a daily basis. Your 3rd house is your writing and spirituality. It's people that you connect with on a daily basis. So this could increase those connections with other people that will improve your social circle. Aquarius rules anything that's unique, anything that's new or weird or eccentric or odd. And so I wouldn't nix anything out. I would accept anything that comes down the pike at this point and say, I need a change. I need to be liberated from this traditional way that I've been doing things. I need to accept the technology as it's changing and evolving. And Uranus is the great awakener. Who is it bringing you towards? What is it changing in you? And how are you using this to reach your highest potential? Now, there's one other aspect that's going on between Mars. Mars is also there. Mars is the planet of initiation and drive and passion. And Mars is in a beautiful sextile to Neptune in your 5th house of creativity, art, music, writing, poetry. It is where I'm willing to take risks. It's about children or childlike activities or adult children. It's about people who you gather with to enjoy activities or how you want to express yourself. And so adding another layer into this beautiful opportunity is Mars is going to have you taking the initiative with your creative ventures. And do you want to have a side gig like with art or music or poetry and I want to sell it? Or I'm now discovering some new things, or I want to take that class, I want to take that workshop, and who do I do this with? How is this changing me? Mars has you getting inspired to take action. Do I want to make money with it? Do I want to share this with the public? Your imagination is going to be able, it's the driving force, and your intuition is going to be what you need to follow and allow it to guide you, paying attention to the synchronicity of the signals or the symbols that come to you at this time. So Scorpio, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon or full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com, and to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Sagittarius Sun and Sagittarius Rising, I absolutely love this for you because Venus is in your second house. This is your money, your cash, your property, your finances. It's your movable assets. It's your salary. It's your income. It's your self-worth. The second house is your attitude towards money, but it's also your financial condition, your values, your opinions. And so all of this has you wanting to remember Venus. What do I love? Who do I love? Venus loves to be here. It's about creating things that are sustainable over a longer period of time. Venus she's very receptive here. She wants to take in and unite and bring together things that bring you pleasure, people that bring you pleasure, your values. Wanting to unite and create things possibly that you can make money from. Now, Uranus is in your sixth house. The sixth house for you is your daily habits. It's taking care of your health, and it's how am I of service to other people. The sixth house is my mental, physical, spiritual, psychological, like my health, my well-being. How can I help others? But I have to take care of myself first. Finding a mentor, finding a guide. Am I looking outside the normal realm of going to a doctor, and maybe I need to sit and meditate. Maybe I need to take a walk with my friends into the woods. Maybe I need to do yoga. Maybe I need a sound bath. Maybe I need to maybe I need to speak with a shaman, and maybe I need to do a past life regression to understand some things. It's about thinking outside the box and having these sparks of ideas of creative ways that you can heal yourself, be of service to others, and use your resources wisely. There's going to be this spark of ideas of how can I make money and how can I also help people at the same time. This is going to be you looking for these innovative ways that you can change using science or using technology. It's how can I improve the way that I work with others or within my one-on-one relationships with coworkers or who that I serve. Remember, the sixth house is coworkers, but it's also where I volunteer, where I give of myself to others. And so you opening up your social circle, expanding, finding new ways for you to connect with others, and it's shifting and changing your attitude, your perspective about what do you value? What are your resources? What are the potentials that you have? And using this in your favor of, I didn't realize that I had this skill set. I didn't realize that I could use this for this. Aquarius, remember, it rules the unique. It rules new and weird and wonderful, eclectic, eccentric, odd. It's where we have our stroke of genius. And this is you having this aha moment and saying, I get it. Now, this could be through conversations with other people, or it could be you hearing a conversation, maybe being part of, and then using it and changing it and shifting it for yourself. Uranus wants to change. Uranus wants to liberate you from the traditional ways that you have been, your day-to-day habits. And it wants you to use technology. It is the great awakener. Now, there's one other aspect that is beautiful that's going to be also happening at the same time as Mars. Mars is also in your second house of your self-worth, your cash, your property, your resources. Now, Neptune, it's in a sextile to Neptune. Neptune is at the bottom of your chart. Your home, your family, your roots, your foundation, your traditions, people who feel like family. The fourth house is also your real estate, your property. It's the base of which you build your stability upon, like what you use your resources for. And so together, this is going to have you, Mars, taking the initiative with creative ventures that will support you with your home. Remember, Neptune is thoughts and ideas that it's dreamy, and it'll have you getting inspired to take action. Your imagination, that's Neptune, will be able to drive you, and your intuition is going to be able to guide you in these areas of your life knowing that when you have that spark come to you, you need to tap into your intuition and follow through with it. This is the universe giving you messages from beyond. So Sagittarius, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. For more, please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Capricorn Sun and Capricorn Rising, you have Venus in your first house of self. It is going to be all about you. The first house, it represents your personality. It represents your self-expression, things that you want to launch, your vitality, your strength, your image, your identity. I always say that the first house is like your business card or your website. It's what other people see. It's how others see you. It's your desires. It's your interests. And Venus is giving you this spark of, hey, it rules love, it rules money, it rules your values, it wants harmony, it wants to unite and bring people, places, and things together. And so Uranus is in your fifth house of children or creativity, or where you want to take risks. Art, music, writing, poetry. This could be anything that's like sports related. It's recreation, it's investments, it's gambling, it's affairs. And so all of this is offering you this opportunity to spark an idea in you of how can I make money? How can I connect up with that person? How can I support and help other people, as many as possible at the same time? What do I have to offer? What do I want to launch? Maybe it's art, or maybe you've always wanted to try painting. Maybe you've wanted, it has to do with anything that you want to do that brings you joy and pleasure and excitement. And it can even be children. I look at it as, if it's not children, it's childlike activities, or you tapping into your inner child of what makes you smile, what makes you happy. And so this is connecting everything that has to do with you, your happiness, your health, your vitality. So there's going to be this spark of an idea of how can I use this? The energy is going to be innovative ways that you're going to have to say, how can I think outside the box? Uranus is about change. It's about liberating you, using technology and saying, I've always done it this way. I need to change. I need to shift gears. Uranus is the great awakener, saying, look, think outside the box here. It's Aquarius energy. It rules unique. It rules new and weird, eccentric and odd, anything but tradition. And so you are going to have to say, I'm willing to change. I'm willing to have a change in attitude, a shift in perspective. I'm willing to use the potentials that are coming to me in my favor. I want to look for these innovative ways that I can connect up with other people. I want to broaden my social circle. I want to better my one-on-one relationships that I have with other people. This will have you shifting your perspective of the way that you communicate and bring together people and connect with others. Now, there's one other aspect that's also supporting this, and we have Mars. Mars is literally, it's passion and drive and being assertive. And Mars is in a sextile to Neptune. Remember, Mars is in your first house of self, but Neptune's in your third house of the way that you communicate with people on a daily basis, the house of science and technology, and where we communicate with people, like in the grocery line, with our neighbors, with our siblings, with our cousins. It's how we talk and exchange thoughts and ideas. It's writing and journaling. It's taking classes and workshops, but it's everything that's closer to home. It's your relationship. It is writing. It's your personal spirituality. And Neptune here, I love this because this is an opportunity where you're going to want to take the initiative. This is Mars saying, I have to take the initiative to be creative with these ventures in the way that I talk and exchange ideas with people on a day-to-day basis. I am going to be inspired, Neptune, to take action. Me, you, to take the action. Your imagination, Neptune, is going to drive you to follow your intuition and allow it to guide you with where you need to be going. It's going to be all about you. And I absolutely love this for you, Capricorn. So, Capricorn, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays where I offer full moon and new moon astrology consultations. For private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Aquarius Sun and Aquarius Rising, Venus is in your 12th house. Now the 12th house is the house of affliction. It's the house of self-sabotage and prisons and institutions. But because this is a positive, I'm only going to focus on the positive aspects that can come from this. The 12th house is your dreams, your psychic abilities, it's your intuitions, it's your angels, it's your guides, it's the Akashic records. The 12th house is your doing the shamanic work and being able to tap into like meditation or dream and being able to tap into other realms or what is inside of us. The 12th house is the spiritual realm. It is you connecting into your internal world. Now, it's in a harmonious aspect with your 4th house, your home, your family, your roots, your foundation, your traditions, where things have come. So we can look at this as ancestors. We can look at this as like family genealogy. All of this is going to be sparking ideas of where you can do work that's hidden, work that's private, you doing work behind the scenes. The 12th house is not where I go out and I take a class where I have it with other people. It is maybe I take it privately, maybe I buy the books on it, maybe I do through Zoom. It's you doing things on your own, privately, wanting to understand your subconscious, wanting to understand, this could be, I want to do the Akashic records and tap into where am I going. I want to do astral travel, astral projection, wanting to understand dream work. I want to connect with my angels, my guides, my spirit animal. All of those are topics that are open and an opportunity for you to tap into. This is going to be sparking an idea that's going to help you to help others, maybe sharing the things that you see or that you hear or that you know. Looking for innovative ways of which you can change, that you can improve the way that you communicate with others and your one-on-one relationships. This can be with family or people that feel like family, or that people that share some of the same beliefs that you're keeping on the down low, that you're keeping private. This could be an opportunity for you to open up your social circle and say, I need to find new friends, new people that I can connect up with who share some of these beliefs that I do, so I can learn more from them. This is about your attitude, your perspective, and what do you do with the potentials that come to you. You'll have the ability to say, I don't want to see it, I don't want to hear it, I don't want to know it, and I want to shut it off. Or you have the opportunity to spin it and say, I get it, I understand it, I appreciate it, thank you, and now I want more. I want to be in tune with who I am, and I want to have this connection to the spiritual realm. And this could be through dreaming or the clairs, like hearing or smelling or seeing or touching. And you can put healthy boundaries on all of these things. This is a harmonious aspect. Aquarius rules anything that's unique or weird or new or eccentric or odd. And that is odd with maybe some of the people that you're sharing it with, and you need to search outside the box because it's not. And you need to get with other like-minded individuals so you can express yourself. Now, Aquarius wants liberation. It wants change. It wants you to be able to use technology, science, and say, what does this liberate me from? And how do I use this? How do I use this new technology or use this new science? And this is, I don't know, are you taking a class? Are you going to study? What does this have to do with your home or your foundation or your roots? Liberating you from the old and creating something new. Now there's one other aspect that I want to add in here. We have Mars. Mars is assertive, passion, desires, and drive. And it's in a harmonious aspect with Neptune. Neptune is in your second house of your self-worth, your cash, your property, your resources. And so Mars, you taking the initiative with your creative ventures, for your self-esteem, for your cash, your property, you getting inspired, your Neptune, to take action, you being the one to take the action. Your imagination, Neptune, is going to help drive you, and your intuition, not only intuition, but your dreams, everything that you feel, hear, and know that other people don't, can guide you. And it's sending you off and opening up doors, not just windows, doors for you. So Aquarius, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com, and to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe. So for Pisces Sun and Pisces Rising, this is occurring in your 11th house. I love this for you because this is your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your organizations that you belong to in order to move forward with things that bring you joy and pleasure. The 11th house is where you network either for work or you network for groups or that you want to volunteer for. The 11th house is like kindred spirits and people who share the same beliefs as you do. Venus is about love and money and showing love and being receptive to new connections, how you experience pleasure. It's your values, and it's wanting everything to be in harmony. It really wants to bring together and unite, and this is with your goals and other groups and other people that are within the group. I love this because now we have Uranus in your 3rd house. The 3rd house is science, technology, travel, communication, siblings, neighbors, cousins. It's people that you communicate with or that you can see on a day-to-day basis. It's how you talk and exchange ideas. And so you are going to be having this opportunity to use these innovative ways that you can change the groups, change the way that you share ideas or communicate using science and technology for these groups and in your day-to-day living with how you're sharing the information, where you're getting your information. Like, are you getting it off of TikTok or Reddit or YouTube or neighbors, or work associates? It's how are you getting the information and how are you disseminating the information? It's an opportunity for you to improve your working with others through technology and the information that you're sharing, and with your one-on-one relationships with the goals of what you want to achieve in this lifetime. You can open up your social circle. It's giving you a new way to connect with others. It will shift and change literally your attitude, your perspective, so you can pay attention to what are the potentials that you have and how can you use this in your favor of these ideas that come to you. Remember that Aquarius is unique, weird, new, eccentric, think outside the box, what some people might consider odd, and it's bouncing ideas off of people or hearing these communications or reading about something and then taking it and running with it and making it your own and saying, that gives me a great idea. I understand this. This is a great thought. It's for change. It's for liberation. It's for an opportunity for you to use technology and science to expand your horizons. Now, there's one other aspect that I want to draw your attention to. We have Mars. Mars is also in that same house of of Mars is initiatory, passion, and drive. And Mars is in a beautiful sextile, a harmonious aspect to Neptune, which is in your first house of self. So we know it's all about you, what you want to launch, what you want to do, your health, your vitality, your strength, your looks, your appearance, your power. It is all about you. I look at the first house as your business card or your website of how people see you. It's your wants, needs, and desires. And so Mars here is saying, take the initiative. Use these groups or these networks that you're in, and it's going to drive you. Use your imagination for these creative ventures. Get inspired to take action. It will literally change who you are. It's using your imagination to drive you and your intuition to guide you. Your gut instinct is not going to let you down. So Pisces, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. Please join me live on Tuesdays where I offer new moon and full moon astrology consultations. For a private consultation, you can schedule that at willowgracemystic.com. And to get updates as soon as they're released, please subscribe.